Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Today we're going to do a comparison with two of the newest 1911 Garrisons made by Springfield Armory. They have some similarities, they have some differences, and we're going to talk about it. This one here is chambered in 9mm. This was released in April of 2022. Beautiful stainless steel, 1911, and people were excited to get this in 9mm. And the Garrison line is on the budget end of the Springfield Armory 1911s, which is always a bonus. And when you get something like this and it shoots so nicely, so precise, you tend to get a bit excited. And I was excited in 22 and still am. That 1911 excites me. But over here we've got the newest release, also in stainless. This is a 4 1/4 inch barrel 1911 Garrison chambered in 45 ACP. The 9mm has a 9-round magazine. The 45 has a 7-round magazine. Both perform extremely well. Now, these are also available blued. Springfield calls it hot salt blued. It's a beautiful 1911 as well. Both these are stainless. The entire 1911 Garrison line has a total of 8 1911s. 2 in 9mm, 1 stainless, 1 blued, 1 4 1/4 inch, 1 5 inch. There are 4. And then the same thing goes with the 45 ACP. There are 4 in total: blued, stainless, 4 1/4 inch, and 5 inch barrels. So let's talk about some of the similarities with these 1911 Garrisons. First off, all of the Springfield Armory 1911s are built incredibly strong with a forged steel slide, frame, and match grade barrel. The Garrisons use a thin line grip. It's a true wood, no polymer here, and they're very thin. So when you grip this Garrison, it feels great. A little more traditional. I think it's cool. But it also uses 3-dot sights. Both of them do. Low profile 3-dot sights. An extended thumb safety. Extends right there a little bit, but it's not bulky. It's located on the left side of the pistol. Just sweep your thumb down to disengage that thumb safety, and it works very well. A skeletonized hammer on each. It's a 70s series, so it has a very nice trigger pull. I love all the Springfield 1911s with that trigger pull. Both these feel the same, and they both work incredibly well at the range. They also use a GI style guide rod, once again sticking to their traditions of a true 1911 with a GI style guide rod, and they shoot very accurate. Now, the top strap has a silver finish to it. It's stainless, but it has a silver look to it, I should say. Along with the dust cover right there, okay? Shine on the side of the slide, dust cover, and the frame. No checkering with the front strap right there, but we can see that the back strap, the flat mainspring housing, I should say, is pretty well textured. When you grip this Garrison, it just screams 1911 all over it, which is what you want. There's no doubt about that. Now, the differences include the 9mm and the 45 right there. Big difference, but also both available with 5 inch and 4 1/4 inch barrels. You'll notice that the length of the slide is reflected with the 5 inch barrel versus the 4 1/4 inch on the right hand side. Now, 9mm, 45, two great calibers to be chambered in 1911s, and people will have their preferences. They'll say, hey, I want a 45. I feel most comfortable with a 45. When I carry a 1911, I want the 4 1/4 inch barrel in 45, and Springfield met that demand with this one right here, 7-round magazine. Here we have Fiocchi Hyper Performance XTP 230 grain hollow points. No problem. This one is in 9mm. We've seen a shift where people say, I want a 9mm 1911. I like the 2 extra rounds that this offers compared to the 45. However, the smooth shooting, the accuracy, the lower recoil, the lighter spring weight compared to the 45 model is certainly noticeable. You know, you look at the grips, you can't help but notice the newer one has a darker wood grip compared to the wood grain over here. Not a big deal there, but these are also budget priced. The MSRP on this is $917, and if you look at the hot salt blued models, those are MSRP'd at $868. So we look at the Garrisons, we say, I love what they offer, but just as much we love the price which fits the working man's budget, available in 9mm and 45. Let's check them out at the range. So in a nutshell, this comparison comes down to this. Do you want the 1911 Garrison in 9mm with a 9-round magazine, or the 1911 Garrison in 45 ACP with a 7-round magazine? Do you want a budget-priced handgun that shoots incredibly well? Well, you'd be fine with either of these. Do you want the 5-inch barrel for range fun, for competition, just for extreme accuracy, or are you looking to carry your 1911, which also 4 1/4, it's no joke, that's great accuracy, but it is a bit shorter. As I demonstrated, a lot of 1911 fans say, give me a 45 and give me the commander size 4 1/4 inch barrel, and Springfield met that demand with this one right here, 1911 Garrison 45 ACP. Do you want a beautiful 1911 that looks great and shoots just as well in stainless steel, or do you want it in blued? And do you want a 1911 that sticks to the traditions with the GI style guide rod, the 70s style trigger, the wood grips that many 1911 fans love, or do you want something with some modern features? You're getting both with the Garrison line, the 1911 Garrison line that so many people love, shoots incredibly accurate, and is priced to sell. And I certainly enjoyed this review because there are a lot of positive things to say with the 1911 Garrisons in 9mm and 45 ACP. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.